Part of that investigation, is that winding down at all yet?
It is indeed, Jeff. Take a live look behind me. This is what's left of the FBI evidence recovery team inside this car. And take a look at this vehicle. We believe this is the owner of the business just returning to take back possession of his business. More on that in a second. But take a look. Another busy day out here on Detroit's east side, just down the road from City Airport. Sources say they have removed several boxes of what is believed to be human remains. Sources say many people. This was a big operation. And get this, inside this business, a saw used to cut up bodies, it is believed. All taken away as evidence to the Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office, where it will be tested. This business is known as International Biological. It advertised as a medical educational service provider. The owner is Art Rathburn. He has a mortician license, has had in Michigan since 1982. But the big question is, did he get human bodies illegally? And was he selling them illegally? Just moments ago, the owner, we believe, showed up. I tried to ask him some questions. Mr. Rathburn, will you talk with us? What do you have to hide, sir? Now, sources tell me the FBI is not out here on a fishing expedition. Mr. Rathburn is not charged with any crime. He is not in custody. They did search his house in Grosse Pointe Park on Wednesday as well. How could he get bodies that are not donated to science? This is shocking to the funeral home industry in Metro Detroit. We're going to have more on that part of this story next hour at 6. Jeff, Carolyn?
Well, Jim, obviously some extensive evidence gathering there. Are we just at the tip of the iceberg on this investigation, you think?
Could very well, and we're not clear on how long it's going to take to do the testing of what is believed human remains. But get this, you had a death in your family, you thought there was a burial or a cremation, and then you find out the body ended up here. Shocking, to say the least.
Certainly so. A lot of questions.
So the headline to the story says that this was found at a McDonald's facility, but it was not. It was found at some Institute Biological Resource Center. And this is actually back in 2019. But I wanted to share this story for a particular reason. I had a dream last night. And in the dream, there was a group of people, and I could have been among those people, but they were in a small town, and we were all hungry. And so we went to this restaurant that was kind of like a mom and pop type shop restaurant. But when we walked in, there was this eerie feeling immediately, and there was like all these burgers that were on display, but these hamburgers did not look like traditional hamburgers. They were like really big burgers. And then to the right of us, we looked and we saw body parts, fingers, arms, all the body parts, you can imagine. This is in my dream, but of course we ran out. And later in that dream, as we were trying to run from these people, it came a point where it was like the sheriff of the town was there and the business owner was there. And it was like all of them already knew what was going on in the store or in the restaurant. And they pretty much said that for the last 35 years, I remember hearing this in my dream, for the last 35 years that they've had to dismember people in order to feed those who are still alive. This is in my dream. So lo and behold, when I woke up this morning and I went on TikTok and I saw this man's video, I thought, you know what? I got to talk about this today.
I just had a vision, broad daylight. One of y'all in the comments told me, hey, if the frequency vibration's off, go to the river, right? Go to the river. So excuse me talking fast, I got to be quick. So I get up, I go to the river, and I'm at the river. I fall asleep in the vehicle, and I had a vision, broad daylight, y'all. First time, broad daylight, I am at the river. The Most High says, anything you put into you unclean, I am about to force out. Lord Jesus, anything you put into you that is unclean, I'm about to force out. Last night, I was getting ready to eat hamburger meat, make some hamburgers, and not sick, but every time I got ready to eat, y'all, everything in me was like rejecting the food. Like the moment I got ready to bite it, like I would have the shakes. You understand? Like I was shaking. And the Most High is telling me every unclean thing that y'all put into yourself, I'm about to force out. And that's what he's telling me. And I forced myself to eat this hamburger meat, man. And I don't know. I know all y'all feeling it, man. All the food has been smelling funny, looking funny. I'm not nauseous, but when I get ready to eat it, it's like my nervous system starts shaking. Like it's a complete rejection of the food, man. Everything is bright to me. I can see stuff I normally don't see. It's like my vision is like on 1,000 right now. But the Most High tells me everything unclean that y'all put into y'allself, I'm about to force it out. And excuse me, the nose itching. But anyway, that's just worry about it. That's what he told me. Anything unclean you put into yourself, I'm bleeding. I can't make this up. I just told y'all I had a vision. The Most High said anything you put into yourself that's unclean, I'm about to force it out. And now here I am on live with it. I know that's gross, man. Y'all forgive me for this, but a nosebleed. Oh, man, that's crazy. But he says anything unclean you put into yourself, I'm about to start forcing it out. He's becoming more and more present. This is what he's telling me. The world is preparing for him to be more and more present.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility where they take it off the carcass and put it into here.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love. Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal, grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals that have contributed to a single hamburger.
To think about Soylent Green and other things that are being revealed to us now in recent years. I stopped eating meat over 2 years ago. It was just something about it I just knew. I knew years ago when I started seeing this substance they was putting in the meat called meat glue, where they was bonding the meat together, and I would see just how weird the stuff looked that I was buying in the stores. And whenever I would get around that meat glue substance, I would just cut that part of the meat out of my food while I was preparing it, right? Because I knew something was weird about it, but then they started using it in restaurants. Like Soylent Green, they have people that would deny that claim that you eat human meat. But how do you know? Like when most people go in the grocery store, they don't even read the ingredients to anything. Like it tells you everything that's in what you're eating, because part of universal law is that they have to tell you what's going on. And a lot of times they tell you in TV shows, movies, music, and whatever type of entertainment they can put it out there. And they use subliminals. It's up to you to pick up on it, but people see that as entertainment. But like I say, they have the ingredients on everything in grocery stores, mostly everything, and people don't even take the time to understand what they're eating. It's just like understanding terms and conditions. So think about fast food restaurants. Like they say, they sell chicken everywhere. They sell chicken at places that, and I'm a quote unquote chicken, they sell chicken at places that don't even specialize in chicken. It's a pancake house. We got a chicken sandwich. It's a burger place. We got chicken nuggets. We got chicken wings. We got pizza. We got chicken wings. Everybody got chicken wings on their menu. But the thing about fast food places and restaurants in general, different from grocery stores, right, is that they don't tell you what they're using to make the products. You don't have a list of ingredients on the menu. You're like, just let me get that double such and such mega melt patty with pancake sauce on it and steamed syrup and all this magical creative burgers that they make. And you're like, ooh, give me that. And you don't even know what they use to make it. You're just eating it because it tastes good. Of course it tastes good, dummy. Of course it tastes good. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. They lure you in with the stuff that tastes good. Everything that tastes good ain't good for you. That's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I'm going to say. But do your own research. But more importantly, do whatever you want. You could take whatever it is when people trying to inform people. People, I don't care, man. I'm gonna keep eating what I'm eating anyway. Go do your thing. Do your thing. The only last thing I'll say about it is when they start revealing stuff publicly. Notice like when the media, right? They start to put information out there. It's already too late. Like, we've been eating this stuff forever. They talking about Soylent Green now. That movie they made about it was like in the early 70s. They was warning us about it then. So I remember when hamburger places started replacing like the all beef with soybean burgers and all that type of thing. It's like, man, they been tampering with food, the water. Anyway, I got nothing but love for y'all. Just think for yourself and listen to your soul in regards to anything in this life. Everything that's a conspiracy theory, I think I heard somebody say this before. Conspiracy theories are always proven right as time goes by. You know, they seem as crazy in the beginning, but over time, you're like, dang, they were right.
The difference between a conspiracy and the truth is 6 months. You know, unfortunately, we live in a society that is full of lies, but the Most High told us that the enemy, Ha-Satan, is the father of lies, and he is the God of this world. So why is it that we don't believe that whatever they're putting in front of us as truth is actually a lie? It's just something that we need to examine closer and recognize that if they're saying it, it's probably the opposite of what they're actually saying. Now, this whole topic of Soylent Green is not new. It definitely is not new. But what the brother was saying, as far as the Most High taking out the things that are unclean within us, I believe that that can have legitimacy to it, because I think there's actually a scripture that he says that he's going to like take all of the toxins and all of the stuff that we've been polluted with out of us when we come up out of these lands of our captivity. And I don't think that that's far off with everything that we're seeing happening today. Now, am I telling you don't go out and eat meat? That's not for me to tell you at all. I've been a vegan, I've been a vegetarian, and I do eat meat again. I eat meat specifically for my body composition because I need it. However, what I will say is you definitely need to pray over your food. That's like a top priority for me and for my family, is praying over our food and any unclean things that are in it, that the Most High will remove it. Also take your vitamins and do the best that you can to avoid things that you really can't tell what it is. You know what I'm saying? There are some things that it's just like, they say that's chicken, but, and we all know the jokes about the Chinese restaurants, but those jokes have truth to it. And not just for those restaurants, but for so many other ones. Bottom line, we need to recognize that everything is being polluted, and we need the Most High to deliver us, because we are living in a very sick, sick world. But these are my thoughts about this whole situation concerning the food, concerning visions and dreams. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have you had a vision? Have you had a dream? Has the Most High told you about anything concerning this food or the water or the air or anything like that? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe if you have not already done so. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on your right. We are nearing 14,000 subscribers. All praises to the Most High. Please continue to support the work so that the channel can continue to grow. Thank you so much, and as always, Yah bless.